Prime Minister renews calls for more public-private sector partnerships. Students urged to spend more time on their schoolwork. The late Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez is remembered and something to smile about.
Hi, Lucas.
Lucas the Lion gets a new fan. This is Jamaica House Weekly. I'm Samantha Allen. As the government moves to expand and modernize the country's infrastructure, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has called for more public-private partnerships to support these efforts. She was speaking last week at a conference entitled Delivering Growth by Partnership, hosted by the Development Bank of Jamaica and the British High Commission.
And I sincerely hope that it will lead not only to renewed British interest in Jamaica as an investment destination, but also to actual projects which will benefit the Jamaican economy and prove profitable for the investor.
She added that several projects were ready for investment, including the Norman Manley International Airport and the Jamaica Railway Corporation.
I want to appeal to the students here to resist the temptation to be on Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp at the expense of schoolwork. Do schoolwork first.
Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller's challenge to students of the newly dedicated Cedar Grove Academy in Gregory Park, St. Catherine. Mrs. Simpson Miller urged the school's 182 7th graders and the 35 6th form students to postpone gratification for academic success.
Our students need to learn the value of discipline and focus. They need to know how to concentrate beyond a few minutes of instruction. They need to sustain interest in matters which are not entertaining. If this happens, they will be fit for the kind of demanding work the world beckons them.
The Cedar Grove Academy is a co-educational institution which offers humanities and operates under a science, technology, engineering and mathematics STEM culture.
He was a true friend of Jamaica who will always be remembered for the passion and support he gave us.
Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller lauding the late Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez at the opening of an exhibition in his honor last Friday. Mrs. Simpson Miller paid respects to the late Latin American and Caribbean icon and toured the exhibition entitled Chavez Was Here, a global campaign to commemorate the first anniversary of his death. The exhibition is mounted at the Tom Redcom Library in St. Andrew. It will remain open until February 28. Hugo Chavez died on March 5 last year. And the Prime Minister met with representatives from different sectors last week. She had talks with the Medical Association of Jamaica and the Jamaica Association of Transport Owners and Operators. The Ambassador of Argentina, His Excellency Ariel Fernandez, also paid a courtesy call on the Prime Minister. And following their valiant effort at the Winter Olympics in Sochi, Russia, the Prime Minister, who also has responsibility for sport, congratulated the Jamaica bobsleigh team. In a release, the Prime Minister said their contribution to brand Jamaica was invaluable and their effort had captivated the world. Mrs. Simpson Miller added that although the team placed 29th, Jamaica is still beaming with pride as qualifying for the Winter Olympics sends a strong message that for Jamaica, nothing is impossible. The Prime Minister has endorsed the Legacy Scholarship, which was recently launched by the Jamaica National Foundation and the University of Birmingham. Over the next 3 years, 3 Jamaicans will be awarded a full scholarship to study a master's degree at the UK-based university. Minister with responsibility for sport, Natalie Nita Headley, delivered a message on behalf of the Prime Minister at the official launch recently.
So let me express gratitude for this forward-thinking, forward-looking gesture. We know that it will provide opportunities to enhance our existing sport capacity and academic capital.
The University of Birmingham hosted Jamaican athletes for training and lodging during the 2012 Olympic Games in London. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister believes that a Chinese garden to be constructed at Hope Gardens in St. Andrew will stand as a symbol of cultural exchange and cooperation between the two countries. She expressed those sentiments at a groundbreaking ceremony last Thursday. The Chinese Garden project, which is funded under a grant aid agreement between the Jamaican and Chinese governments, is expected to be completed within